It's Lena coming to you with a brand new skin intervention. If you enjoy this episode, be sure to like and subscribe my channel.
I'm Jeanette Howell. I'm a Mary Kay consultant. I'm retired. Um, Enjoy hobbies of knitting, sewing, quilting, and I absolutely love my Mary Kay family and am always willing to learn more about skincare.
And currently baking bread. That has been her winter hobby she's picked up.
Absolutely, it's been fun.
So I love that. And give me and the guests watching just your age range. So are you 40s to 50s, 60s to 70s, or 80 plus?
60 to 70s.
Perfect. And talk to me about your primary skincare needs. Like, what is the number one thing you feel like you're fighting all the time?
Wrinkles.
Wrinkles.
I had age spots for a while that, having used the products faithfully for the last 2 years, um, the age spots have really, really diminished. That as you get older, the wrinkles come in. And so, yeah, it's mainly wrinkles.
Perfect. And what do we call those? We call those experience lines. And that's something everyone deals with as early as their 20s. Can you believe that? So I feel like in most cases, the minute a woman has a child,
Correct.
because how interesting. You start to worry more, less sleep, more stress.
hmm
And what have you been using for the last 2 years? What has been your routine?
Um, I've been using the Miracle Set. Except for the summertime, the cream's a little heavy. So I use the regular Time Wise, or one of my favorites is the oil free moisturizer because it's so light and it's not heavy. I use a mask, the mask weekly. Been using the gel mask every night. I love the way it makes your face feel. Um, and then, of course, we have our amazing mask. Um, you'll have to help me, Lena. My brain's not here, but it's the one that's in the Hydrosesh. It's the
Oh, the revitalizing facial peel.
yes, yes. I use that. I try to use that at least once or twice a month because once you use that and you put that on your face, oh my gosh, it's heaven. I love the age fighting eye cream.
Okay.
It's the regular Time Wise. And then my other favorite is the eye cream that's in the Miracle Set because it's got that wonderful, cool little applicator on there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
heaven.
The volume burn
Um,
repair.
yeah. And then two of my other favorites are the eye gel and the eye patches.
And that was so incredible because before you committed to Mary Kay as a skincare routine, what were you doing?
Well, I was actually using still some Mary Kay, but not as much because I had ran out of the products. So basically, just a fibromiclar cloth and the face lotions that I had. I have to be really careful with my face. Mary Kay is one of the only products I can use. I did use another one for a while, and it was okay, but you always go back to what you love. And that's what I love the most. That's what works the most for me.
I want to remind you, Jeanette, is that when you came on board 2 years ago, there was one product that you haven't yet mentioned that had just hit the Mary Kay product line that really made the biggest impact in your skin. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, the clinical solutions.
Right.
Oh
No.
my goodness, yes.
So
My
we're in
absolute
winter.
favorite. Yes, that was an adventure because the clinical solutions, if you followed the directions, it it was a eye
Game changer.
opener. Yeah.
Yes, it's a game changer. Good. The
hmm
first step I would suggest to anybody, even you, Jeanette, is to download the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app, which I know you already have on your
I
phone.
have.
And I would go ahead and I'm going to show everyone what it looks like really quick.
Okay. And that's actually was my plan, Lena. That's what I was going to do today is um go on there, do that, get it. Mm-hmm.
Looks like this. I will actually post a better photo of that for the video results. And the Skin Analyzer app is something your beauty consultant can text to you. So if you need that on your phone, you can get that done. Jeanette can text it to you. I can text it to you. Or if you're working with an independent beauty consultant already, she can text that to you. Is as I was playing around with it with the buttons, you can actually, and I don't know why it's not popping up for me right now, but you can actually pull up the photo that's going to show you where your wrinkles are. It's going to show you where you need to improve on your texture. It is very, very intricate. It's like the beauty of science, right? And how
Right.
far we've come along with everything.
And
So,
that's what I followed. I followed that plan.
well, and especially because skincare results aren't instant. It's not like putting on mascara where it's like, oh, I look awake now, right? Because it's not instant.
Right.
A lot of times we start to lose motivation unless we feel like we're making ends meet. And so I encourage anybody who gets easily discouraged to have that app so they can start tracking their results. And I have a feeling that you're probably already using a lot of the products that you should be using just based on what you were telling me. However, I highly encourage when you go back on to your routine is to add retinol and one other product. Do you have any idea what I am going to highly encourage you to do?
Oh my goodness. Are you talking about the clinical solutions additives?
It's a Clinical Solutions product. It's brand new.
Oh my goodness. It's the Botox in a bottle. And I have one. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, so if you have one, pull it for yourself. It's called Clinical Solutions Dynamic Wrinkle Filler, and I do not know why there's a fuzz. Look, fuzz in the background. The Dynamic Wrinkle Filler, and I did a little bit more research on it this morning just so I sounded smart. I've been using it for about 2 weeks consistently now, so I'm going to be able to do my 4 week photo here in a little bit, but it is literally meant for the wrinkles of the forehead, the 11s. They say in between the brows, but it's the two lines right here that make the number 11 in between your foreheads. And then Mary Kay says your extended crow's feet. So like here out right in here. And I actually bring it down because when I did my Skin Analyzer app, there were like, they picked up the little tiny wrinkles right here. So I kind of bring it, I get them in the brow. So I go from the brow all the way down. And Jeanette, Mary Kay doesn't recommend this because they didn't do any scientific studies on it. And it's, you shouldn't eat it. So that's why they would say not do it, but I do it anyway. I put it on my upper lip. Now, you will feel, I feel kind of a sensation. I don't know. It's not a burning. I definitely just feel it doing something, but my skin doesn't turn red. I don't have an irritation from it. But I'm excited to see the results because the before and afters that have been posted have been amazing. And this is just done with plant extracts. Okay. So it's patent pending, but the three most concentrated plant extracts are lavender, rosemary, and electric daisy. Of what you're currently doing. And then I'm going to break down what I hope you do when you reset.
Okay.
So when you reset in the morning, I'm going to love it if you just keep using that foaming cleanser. But for a while, I'm going to have you back off the Microderm and the PCA resurfacer.
Okay.
We're going to be doing something more powerful. So you're going to cleanse in the morning, and then your next step is going to be to use the dynamic wrinkle limiter. And you're literally going to put 3 dots, 3 little tiny dots in the middle of your eyebrows. That's going to work on those 11s. And then, you know what? Put it all over the forehead. Just pat it in. I've been using a lot of it. Listen, only like $56. So it's really not that much. And then I want you to take it around this outer crow's feet.
Okay.
And then just for giggles, do your
I
upper
thought
lip.
about that
Don't,
because I want to see if that helps. Yes.
I love to use a straw in my daily drinking habit. And so,
Me too.
it's like, do you have lip wrinkles or do you stain your teeth? Like, you have to choose which one, right?
Right. Exactly.
So, I would do just some dots on your upper lip.
Okay.
Okay. And then after that, I can see Charles. Is Charles in the background? Hi,
Yeah.
Charles.
Hi. Down there.
Okay.
Okay, so dynamic wrinkle limiter. I can't forget. And then you're going to follow up with your lifting serum, absolutely décolleté up. But then I also just put a little bit on the back of your hands. Never forget the back of your hands.
Okay.
So then lifting serum. And the one thing that's hard about the daytime, I know because I'm in the same boat, is we do need to have some sort of moisturizer before sunscreen. So I am as well using that Time-Wise
Antioxidant.
antioxidant moisturizer, normal to dry.
That's what I use.
And then normal to dry. And then of course, I know you said if you go out, you use your daytime defender. I've just gotten in the habit of using it every day. Just because you'd be surprised, blue screen, they have
Mm.
found that your blue screen now ages you. So if you spend more than an hour on your phone, put some sunscreen on. It's just going to help in the long run. Or even if you just walk out to get the mail, especially if you're using retinol. So if you're going to go in with retinol, I would highly encourage that you just add that daytime defender every day. Okay.
Okay.
And then in the evening, I'm writing this down, sorry. In the evening, we're going to go in with your cleanser. And then we're going to go to your dynamic wrinkle limiter.
Okay.
And then retinol. Retinol.
Which,
Undiluted.
which I will need because I think I'm out.
Retinol, oh my goodness, like just that, Jeanette, you will see it like boop, like
Hmm.
getting back to normal. So good. And you don't have to do it every night, but every other night,
Hmm.
every 3 nights, every 4 nights. And then on those nights that are in between, charcoal mask if you want. I always encourage people to, when they're charcoal masking, do the eye patches at the same time.
I do.
Okay, good. So you're already doing that.
Yep. The eye patches go on first and then the charcoal mask goes over. Mhm.
And then
Around.
lifting serum, then your repair night cream and your gel mask. So really the only thing we're doing is we're taking out the resurfacer, which is wonderful option like in the summer, or if you're not trying to reboot your skin.
Right.
And to reboot with your skin, we want to see quick results.
Right. And,
There's nothing
and,
better than
and
retinol.
that's what I planned on doing. That's what I thought about the other day because, we don't use the retinol in the summertime, but we always use it in the winter, in fall and winter,
Yep.
you know, probably through about April or so.
And it's time. It's funny because I don't even get through a whole tube,
I don't
right?
either.
Before it's winter again
Right.
and it's yellow and then I throw
Yep.
it out anyways. The other thing about that retinol is I do one pump on the back of each hand,
Oh, okay.
okay? Because what shows your age? Your décolleté and the back
And
of your
you're
hands.
right.
So I do the back of my hands and then I do my décolleté up with that retinol. And then your repair night cream, I would suggest, since it's winter, the repair eye cream. So you're basically using a complete repair set minus the day cream, which is exactly what I do. I love it. And then in the Time-Wise line, we're basically just using the daytime defender and then the moisturizer.
Hmm.
And then there's retinol and our dynamic wrinkle filler, and then just the fun products. So when we think about the products, it's the cleanser, I mean, how many products are we talking? I guess I better like add it up and then I can do like a recap, but it's really not that many, Jeanette.
No,
Cleanser lifting serum, which you will go through. I know you probably are like, this is what I do. I go, oh, I'm not going to use it tonight because I only have 2 more bottles on my shelf and I don't want to run out, but we can't do that to our skin.
no, we don't. And I don't do that, but it's funny every time because I go like you, I go through that pretty quickly because I love it. I absolutely love it. And sometimes I probably use more than I should, but I just love it. And then the last couple of times I've pulled a container off the shelf. Somebody wanted it because it's a really good seller. So yeah, I'm there with you. So sometimes you're afraid to pull that last one off the shelf because for that reason.
Because we don't want to let it go.
Right.
Okay, I'm writing this down. Moist, let me get that in there. We got that. We got that. Daytime Defender. We got that. Okay, so cleanser, lifting serum. I can't even say that, serum. Lifting serum, dynamic wrinkle filler, our time-wise normal to dry moisturizer, and then our age-defying, our lightweight eye cream, and our daytime defender. So in the morning, we have 6 products. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Okay. And in the evening, we've got cleanser, but we already have that. We've got the dynamic wrinkle filler, but we already have that. We've got the lifting serum, but we already have that. And then retinol. You're not going to need the milk, just the retinol.
Right.
Okay. So retinol and then lifting serum, which we already have. And then the repair night cream. So that's another product. And then your time-wise Voluform eye renewal cream. So that's another product, right?
Right.
And then your moisture renew gel mask. So that's going to put you on 11 total products,
Mm-hmm.
which for someone who's new to skincare, it's probably like,
Right.
however, let's rewind to the 2 years ago when you started. All you added in the very beginning was the time-wise set, which was 4 products,
Right.
the clinical solutions, which was 2 products, and an eye cream,
Right.
right? So 2 years ago, with 7 products in your 60s, this is what happened. Let's put the photo up. Right?
Uh-huh.
So now, fast forward 2 years later, you are what I would be considered, uh, you know, experienced person. Yeah. And able to handle 11 products.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got your fun ones in there too. We won't scare off new skincare clients with all your
Right.
extra funds.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in about 3 months, I say by then we're going to be getting ready to go into summer. We can come back around and talk about how these changes work. Does that sound good?
Oh, that sounds great.
Love.
I'm excited again to see the difference because it needs to go. This needs to go away.
You're like, enough of that. I love it, Jeanette. Well, I will get everything written down again and I will send it over to you so your brain doesn't have to remember.
Yay. Thank you.
And do you have any questions? Are you excited about this?
I'm excited. I'm excited because I actually set one aside just for me, and it's not going anywhere because uh, I sold quite a few, and then I had to order again, and I thought this one's not going anywhere, regardless.
Yeah, I think you're going to love it. I've kind of already noticed some changes, so I'm very excited, but I want to wait till my before and afters, but I'm highly impressed. And we can't recommend it until we've used it.
Correct, and that's what I have a lot of customers that ask about products, and if I haven't used it, I you know I can't tell them, so I just let them try it. and see how it works. Because if I haven't used it, you know, I don't try to push it on someone because,
Right. We
yeah,
can't.
yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
well, I appreciate you, Jeanette, and I can't wait. We'll mark our follow-up for mid-April. Just
Okay.
come back around and we'll do another edit on this video and let everyone know how it's gone.
I'm excited.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Have a fabulous day. Send me a
You
picture of
too.
the bread.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. 2025 is calling and I need your help. I'm looking for you to be a guest. Just join me on a simple Zoom call or a FaceTime call. We can do it with the use of a laptop or your mobile phone. Think of it like a telehealth appointment on my skin intervention episodes that I'm launching in 2025. I have been a licensed esthetician for almost 8 years. Even though women come in for salon services to improve their skin texture and their wrinkles, the biggest impact, the biggest benefit that can be done to your skin is done at home with the products you choose to use every evening and every morning on your skin. If you believe it's time for you to have a skin intervention, comment below and we'll connect and get scheduled for a time that works with your schedule. I look forward to hearing from you.